Good afternoon, everybody. It is 8:30 p.m. on the 27th of August, and it is time for Wednesday Night Live. I know I didn't do a lot of advertisement on this live coming out. I was traveling this weekend, and but thanks for stopping by. Mike Pendleton, thanks for stopping by. Your name's been bouncing around on the spreadsheet as I've been updating things, and I had a panic attack. I know we got time for people. Hey, Bass Hunter. Um, Bass Hunter from Tennessee. Want to make sure we get that right. I had a major panic attack right before, I started making sure I had all the updates. And for some reason, the spreadsheet didn't update down here in my YouTube studio. And I had to run upstairs and make another copy, bring it over the network. And I think I've got everybody updated. I might have missed one, but hey, it's the first week. We always go through this, but I think I got pretty much everybody in the spreadsheet. Hey, Roger Burnett, thanks for stopping in. I will throw up the link in case anybody would like to jump up with me. You're more than welcome to bounce up here. We'll throw the spreadsheet up here in a minute. I literally got off an airplane about 2 hours ago, coming back home, and it's an hour drive from the airport to my house. So, been in a little bit of a rush today. Hey, Gary, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. It's not like I didn't talk to you the other day. So if you want to jump up here, anyone, just click on that link there. It looked like it went out over Facebook, but I'll resend it again just a second. But had quite a few entries come in. We'll take a look at that update. I just want to also tell everybody you'll start seeing a little bit of push for the team tournament that will start right after this tournament, which is coming up right in the middle of September. So for anybody, I got a few people already interested, obviously, but it looks like we'll definitely have enough folks to do that tournament. So it's all good. And we haven't had an update. I haven't had a chance to say congratulations to the 5 bass draw winners, which let's see. Let me make sure I get them right. I know Kenneth Newstead. That was last year, wrong year. Hold on. Make sure I get the right spreadsheet. So congrats to Kenneth Newstead, who won from New York, 106 inches. Lindia came in at second place. John in third. And then Brian Green in fourth. And it was so close. 105.5 was Lindia. John was 105. Brian Green was 104.75. And then Kenneth Tipton from Florida came in. And actually, I missed a half inch on his. His was 100. So the top 5 came in right at 100 inches. You had to have over 100 inches in that one. So, but congratulations to the 5 bass draw winners. I know it went out over video, but this is the first live that I've had since then. So congrats to all those folks. Just finally got the update that all the prizes were out. Had a little hiccup on the prizes, but we got them all out to everybody. But all good. I appreciate everybody participating in that tournament. And, I titled that tournament the largest bass tournament in the United States. And no one challenged me on it. 1,500 people watched that video, and I got no one challenging us on that. We have that our 5 bass draw is the largest, at least the largest online bass tournament in the United States. Had it over 700 participants. So thank you all for participating. And I'm sure next year will be a little bit bigger. It gets bigger every year. So I will go ahead and throw up the spreadsheet here in just a second. Again, I had to push through a little bit because I had some spreadsheet hookup. So if I miss anybody, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hey, Robert Martinez, thanks for stopping in, buddy, from Pennsylvania. And Marty, thanks for coming in. Good to see you, buddy. I hadn't talked to you in a while. I've been on the road, and I know you've got a lot of things going on as well. Marty just lives right down the road from me. So me and him go fishing time to time. But let me throw up that spreadsheet, and then I'll throw up a few photos that came in. And before I throw up the spreadsheet real quick, one of the things I want to start doing on this Wednesday Night Live is, yes, we want to do tournament updates. but give anyone an opportunity. And I know everybody's got Facebook and Instagram and whatever, but if you want to throw your bragging catch, you got a big catch or something odd, you caught a giant snakehead when you're smallmouth fishing, whatever. If you want to send a photo and we talk about it, I will throw it up on our Wednesday Night Live. I'll try to get, if we can get, 6 or 7, 8 folks to send in photos, if it's your biggest bass or your granddaughter or grandson or your kids or whoever, whatever you want to brag about, throw me a picture, just email it to me before at least try to get to me an hour prior to the live, and we'll throw it up and share it with everybody and give it a good shout out. So let's go ahead and throw up the spreadsheet real quick, and we will see where we stand at. Now, this is just the first update. Everybody knows that. Lots of time to throw in a lot more fish. So if I do know that a couple folks are holding out. I won't say their names, but one was on the lake with me the other day and shared it with me. So, and that's okay. You don't have to turn them in yet. So here we go. This is where we're at right now. Oh, wrong tab. Let me go to the right tab. There we go. Mike Pendleton is sitting in first place. And Mike, I think I got those right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you had 3 in the 17. And I think I deciphered 17, 17.5, and 17.75. But if I have those wrong, I think we're close. Or if I missed one. Nick DeThomas from Massachusetts. By the way, Nick came in 6th place in the 5 bass draw from Massachusetts, which was really that was a good showing, Nick. For Mass, that's the best place we've had for Mass in the summer 5 bass draw by far. And then Brandon Treadway, Josh Heasley, and then Mitch. And then there's some folks that just starting to pile them in. Who is J? Let's see, I think J51. Roger. I have one fish. If you're watching this or you're watching this tomorrow, I have one fish that's too blurry I can't read. Now I'm going to reply with an email right after this to let you know to please resend that photo. I can't make out the numbers on the board. So, but that's where we're at on the smallmouth tournament. Oh, thanks. Okay, I got it right. Thanks. I tried to double check. John, you're in flat last, brother, because you can't catch smallmouth in Donkey Land. Hey, John, congrats on 3rd place in the 5 bass draw. We just went over there if you just came in. And thanks for stopping in. And congrats to Lindia, your better half, on 2nd place. So I think you guys all got your prizes. Sounds like I've seen the email today or yesterday that they all finally came all the way out. So I want to share with you a photo that was sent to me just a few days ago, and that was from Kenneth Newstead, who was the winner. But Kenneth, he fishes in several different tournaments, and him and his son in New York. Let me save this picture. And him and his son fish in a local club there in New York and do real well. So I want to say the bragging board. And I'll throw this one up here. They won their last tournament. And if I'm not mistaken, if I deciphered the email correctly, Kenneth, did you and your son win the local club limit or local club? Here, I'm going to share the photo. Share it real quick. That's Kenneth and his son. And they won this tournament, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they won the annual or the leaders of the annual club that they're in. So that's a pretty nice haul of bass for New York. So congrats, Ken and your son. You know, that's a good haul of fish. And I like that shirt and hat that you're wearing. So congratulations, Kenneth Newstead. He won the 5 bass draw and he's winning tournaments locally there. So it's all good. Say, Yeah, get those pictures to me, Roger. I'll share them. Hey, Kenneth, there you are. Seconds in points. Okay, you're second in points, and you got 18.74 was your haul in. That's good, man. That's all good. Yeah, John, I was on the plane today catching up on when I was flying in. I was trying to catch up on your videos with Coach. I'm glad he had a good time. So that's all. That is awesome. So, Kenneth, 18.74. That's a pretty good haul for 5. So, but yeah, again, I know we just kind of got started. We'll throw the spreadsheet here again. I didn't advertise this live that well this week again because I was traveling. But next week we will have a live. So all of you that are in here, tune in. Hopefully we'll have a better update, more fish coming in, which we typically do. And Roger, I just got your photo, so I will share that in just a moment. But yeah, we will have a live, and unfortunately, I'm on the road again next week, so I'll be coming live to you from San Diego. But we will have a live update next week as well. I won't be here in my comfy YouTube studio. So yeah, Roger, I got the photo, so we're going to throw it up in just as I'm talking here. But for those that are interested, we will definitely be. I'll be getting the. Oh, let me make sure it comes in. I know I've seen it come in. Roger, hold on. We'll be getting ready for the team tournament right after this. And right now, I think we got 13 teams. So if you're interested, and I know there's a couple of folks that have chatted with me, and they're real serious about this team tournament, and that's great. John and Lindy is always a team to beat down there in Florida. But as we all know, it's not about where you live. It's getting out there and casting your arm off and catching them. It's just taking a moment there, Roger, for that photo to upload. But as soon as it does, we'll share it. I just want to make sure. For the team tournament, both teammates have to be Omnia Pro members? No. Matter of fact, you don't have to be a pro member to participate in our tournaments. That's just a perk that, as Omnia is our sponsor, if you're a pro member, you're eligible for that extra $300. Now for the team tournament, if you're going to be in the team tournament and you're a pro member, you split that $150 amongst yourselves. So if it's you and say Robert, it's you and your daughter, you both get $150. And if you just want it on one Omni account, you'll just get it on one Omni account. So that's how that rolls. So for the team tournament, the contingency $300 will be split between the two teammates. So, hey Matt, got my turf for my boat finally. Matt, we'll see you Friday morning. Matt's got the Shockwave, guys, is almost here. It's almost here. We got the turf finally ironed out and it arrived today for Matt. That's awesome. So I don't want to spoil that. I don't want to leak that out. I want to get a good premiere on that, Matt. So I'll be down there Friday with the rest of my stuff. Yeah, it won't be long now, not for sure. So I just sent you a pic. Alarm my buddy on Lake. Okay, I'll throw that one up. I'll throw that in just a second. So Dylan Gorton, if you want to enter the contest for the team contest, just send me an email. Make sure I get me an email and I will get you entered up. John, Ricky called me about that. He goes, is it okay? I was like, you can reach out to John and he will tell you that, yes, you can put the winnings on Lindy's account. I like that. She's the boss. So yeah, Dylan, make sure you get me an email. Folks, I want to say on my boat, I've had quite a few, and a lot of you are watching Matt there at Trick 10's build the boat and watching him build a lot of boats, and appreciate you guys supporting Matt. Awesome fabricator, awesome dude. So just some crazy great things with those boats. But it looks like we got about, the turf is the final item, and hopefully we'll have the I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm in San Diego next week. So as soon as I get back from San Diego, I'll be down. Hopefully I'll be down there to pick it up next week. So real quick, let's throw up the photos that came in. Roger, I am going to, Roger, that photo is still too blurry for me, buddy. Oh, no, I got it. Boy, that's a big bass. I think I can decipher that. I'm not going to update it right now, but I do got it. I got it. That's a better picture. Thank you. Nope. Here, Mike, here's the, man, that's a monster. Let me share this with you guys. That's a big bass here too. Tell me where you caught. This was caught. I'll share. He did send it to me. So, Mike, this was caught. Local river, 23 inches, 8 pounds, 3 ounces. That's a big bass. That's a real big bass. And that's a river bass. Was that Tennessee? Holston River in Tennessee. That's a honker for the that's a rare fish for a river, especially. I mean, I've driven past the Holston River. The other day when I was driving to Oklahoma, not the other day, about a month or so ago, and I was looking down. I was like, that it's a great looking river. Don't get me wrong, but to hold a big bass like that, that's awesome. That's a great catch. That is a great catch. You know what? Can you share with what he caught it on? What kind of bait he caught it on? I'm curious. That is a stud of a river bass right there. Yeah, that's John's like saying that the 22 3/4 he caught was 8.7, and that's a 23. That's a big bass. Gary, I know you're on here. Now you fish the river systems in the Apalachicola in Florida. What's the biggest bass you guys seen come out of Apalachicola in your tournaments? I can't remember you telling me anything over 6. So, yes, Brian, you got the right place for carp fishing. See that green fish up there on the wall? That's carp. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, that's a good looking fish. An 8-pounder out of rivers is amazing, for sure. I just seen another email come in. Let me see. Nope, that wasn't what I thought it was. But yeah, so start next week, folks. If you want to throw some photos up, I mean, I love seeing things like that and sharing it with everybody. And congrats on a great catch. I mean, that is just a heck of a big bass. Heck of a big bass, especially coming out of the river. So I see it on my phone here, Roger. Another one coming up here in just a second. As soon as it downloads on my computer here, we'll get that one up. But yeah, if you guys will send in the photos about it, and if you can get them to me, at least 30 minutes prior, where I can get them separated in the folder. There we go. I will definitely share the photos out there. And this is wow. Speaking of, since this is a smallmouth tournament, this one works out real good. Let me share this one with everybody. This is that's a couple of nice smallies right there. Those are some real nice smallies. So Roger, where did you guys catch those at? They got to be there, but push that one. What got to be pushing over 4? Maybe both of them are over 4. I don't know. You tell me. That's some nice smallmouth right there. And where did you guys? I mean, you don't have to tell me where your honey hole's at. I'm not asking that. But John, fish photos. I know better. I know better, John. Of course you would say that, and don't run it. You'll get us kicked off YouTube real quick. Hey Ted, thanks for stopping in. Hey, by the way, if I just seen this, Ted, and I had a chance to catch up on it, but Ted's out there planting food plots, and he's got his own mixture that he's throwing out there. So if you're interested, if you're deer hunting, you're interested in food plots, Ted Off the Hook Outdoors has got a lot of good stuff out there. So take a look at what Ted's got going on out there for sure. Gary saying high sixes are the biggest for sure. So, and that's in the Apalachicola River, which, Gary, correct me if I'm wrong, Seminole flows off that, Eufaula flows off that, all that flows from up north down to Apalachicola out into the Gulf there. So getting that 8-pounder in Tennessee, man, that's a monster. But those two smallmouth were nice as well. Roger, I'm curious to hear, I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly where, but what lake, if it's a public lake that you caught those on, that'd be great to know. Yes, John, real men wear Speedos. So, but old men don't. And you and I both are in the old man classification. I'll just throw that out there to keep that clear. All right, well, let's go ahead and throw that spreadsheet up one more time. Dylan, I'm doing it right now, buddy. I'm going to throw the spreadsheet up one more time for you before I go. And just a reminder, if you didn't see it or don't see it, you can watch this anytime. You can go back and watch it live anytime, but let's go ahead and share it. And Dylan, since you came in late, I had a little bit of a panic attack because my spreadsheet didn't update. And I think I got everything in there, but it's the first week. So if you see something that's missing, this is the time that you go and say, email me and go, you missed one of my fish, or resend it to me. It happens. Usually it'll happen from time to time in the first weeks, but I think I'm pretty close on this one. So here we go. This is where we're at right now. Mike Pendleton in Tennessee. Nick from Massachusetts. Brandon Treadway. And like I said, I know there's some folks holding out. So get them in here when you can. We've got plenty of time. This is not even going to come close to the winning length. So, and you can call as many times as you want. For everybody that hasn't fished this tournament before, you can send in 75 bass if you want to, and I'll call them out for you. So that's where we're at. Yeah, Gary, I got you. I'm sure they're bigger than fish. It's just hard to get in a river. I mean, it just getting a big river bass like that is awesome. All right, folks, we're getting close to about 30 minutes. Again, starting next week. Sent you a fish photo. Okay, Gary, I'll wait for that one to come in before we pile off. But again, just want to throw it out there. You'll see probably late next week. I'll throw some advertisement out for the team tournament, maybe this weekend. So if you're interested in the team tournament or know anybody that wants to get signed up for the team tournament, you guys know the drill. Send me an email. We'll get you going. John, thanks for stopping by. And you better get on it on Kakua Lake. Interesting. Well, we'll see if we get some big ones in there. Kenneth, good luck. And good luck to all of you. I'm just going to throw up this one more fish photo that is coming in. But, next week, folks, if you can get them to me a little bit prior, I'll be able to make it a little bit smoother, and we can throw up the spreadsheets and talk about some, show some big fish pictures. Big redfish. Holy cow, Gary! Why didn't you? I mean, you talk to me all the time, buddy, and you haven't shared that one with me. Let's show you. I got to show everybody. This is a big redfish. That is a monster redfish. That's a nice one, Gary. Did you see me a different photo of that? Because I hadn't seen that photo. That's a big redfish. That's a nice one. That's got to be pushing 10. Pushing 10 for sure. Nice one. You don't see your fish, Dylan? Resend them, buddy. that means either one or two things is you either got my email wrong, which I doubt, or it could got the attachments sometimes are too large and they get blocked. So resend them, Dylan, and I'll make sure they're in the spreadsheet, shaneflinoutdoors@yahoo.com. So make sure you get them to me. That's why we do this, where I make sure that I got everybody's in there. You're waiting for Bill Dance? That's what I heard, Brian. I heard you're waiting on Bill Dance to get back to you on the tournament. So, Dylan, let me see. What's your code number, Dylan? Throw that up there real quick, and I'll make sure I got your email address right. Dylan Charles J62. Just gonna look to make sure, Dylan, that I just didn't flat out miss it while you go online real quick. I doubt it, but Dylan, I don't have anything checked in for this tournament, bud. So yeah, if you can just resend that to me, I'll get them on there. I promise you. We won't forget you. So, all right, folks. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We'll catch you next week. We will have a live next week. I'll try to advertise that a little bit better. Let everybody know that we're having it. I will be doing it from San Diego, so just doing it from a different venue. And good luck, everybody out there fishing. Get those smallmouth catches in here, and for the team tournament, just start sending me those emails. We'll get everybody signed up. And good luck over the weekend or whenever you go out there fishing. And I hope everybody catches the biggest one of that they can, or get their PB. So, all right, good luck, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern.